Well, after the first day of the three-day GST Council meet, the Finance Minister Arun Jaitley said that the Council has discussed the definition of state revenue. The Finance Minister said that the annual state revenue growth is assumed to be 14%.
To finalize the main rate of goods and services tax, the Finance Minister along with state finance ministers gathered for a three-day-long council meet in New Delhi. The GST Council managed to sort out details of the compensation to states on account of any loss incurred due to rollout of goods and services tax. Council discussed the definition of state revenue in the meet. 11 geographically disadvantaged states, which include 5 northeastern states and 3 hilly states, will be included in the definition of revenue.
Revenue growth for the first 5 years, that is the compensation period, if any of the states is entitled to compensation. There were 5-6 different formulae which were to be discussed, and detailed discussion through the day was held on this question. It was finally agreed that a 14% secular rate of growth would be treated as a possible growth rate as far as revenue is concerned.
The GST Council also discussed tax rate and a detailed presentation was made. At least 5 different tax rates were presented to the GST Council on the first day of the three-day deliberations. Finance Minister said that rate should be such that it does not add to consumer inflation while at the same time protects the revenues of states and the centre. So far, all the decisions have been made through consensus. The GST Council has to decide all issues through a majority vote of at least 75%. The centre has 1/3 vote and the states together have 2/3 votes. The GST Council also discussed GST rate, and according to Revenue Secretary, the standard rate of 12% and 18% are on the anvil. The first day of the three-day-long GST Council meet saw a number of issues being discussed and resolution on the compensation issue. But the GST rate issue is still not resolved, and next 2 days the GST Council will decide on that. Once resolved, it will bring in implementation of GST one step closer. With camera person Bansi Lal Dogra, Siddhant Sibul, DD News, New Delhi.